Hola amigos, bienvenidos otra vez a mi canal. Welcome again to my channel. Today we're going to be learning how to use the conditional tense in Spanish. Hey, if you haven't already, click subscribe so you get more videos in the future. And also click the link in the description if you want a free download of a guided notes worksheet that goes along with this video. So we're going to talk about the conditional tense. When do we use the conditional tense? The conditional tense is used to express probability, possibility, wonder, or conjecture, and is usually translated as would, could, must have, or probably. For example, you would use the conditional tense to say, see what I did there? Would is the key. Would is the most common use for this tense. So you would use the conditional tense to say, would you pay $100 for that? In Spanish, that would be, ¿pagarías $100 por eso? Or, could you pick me up today? ¿Podrías recogerme hoy? The teacher was probably sick. La profesora estaría enferma. So the conditional tense is used to express probability about something in the past. So if you're not sure about something in the past, you'd use the conditional tense, but you'd actually use the future tense to express probability or not being sure about something in the present or in the future. The conditional tense and the future tense are actually quite similar, so you're going to see a lot of similarities in the way we conjugate these two tenses. So the conditional tense, guessing about something that happened in the past, like she must have arrived late, would be ella llegaría tarde. The future tense, guessing about something in the present or in the future, she will probably arrive late. Ella llegará tarde. So the conditional tense, it isn't the past tense, but if you're guessing about something in the past, you use the conditional tense. There's just one set of endings for this tense. That's awesome. Ia, ias, ia, iamos, iais, ian. So these endings correlate with our subject pronoun chart. So that's why we have them in the exact places that they are. So yo lines up with ia, tú lines up with ias, él, ella, usted lines up with ia, nosotros, nosotras lines up with íamos, vosotros, vosotras lines up with iais, and ellos, ellas, ustedes lines up with ian. AR, ER, and IR verbs are the verbs we have in Spanish, and usually the conjugations are different according to whether or not it's an AR, ER, or IR verb. But it's awesome because this is the only chart we use for each of those verbs. So this is one chart that we have to memorize. These are the only endings you need to memorize. Conjugating in this sense is super easy. It's just like the future in that we actually leave the infinitive and then add the ending. So when conjugating, we normally take off the AR, ER, or IR ending before adding the new ending. But for this tense, we leave the verb in the infinitive and just add the new ending on the end. I'll show you what I mean. Let's take the verb bailar, for example. If I want to say, I would dance with you, here's how we were going to conjugate it. I would dance with you. Bailar is our verb, to dance. So bailar is in the infinitive state. It's in the natural state of the verb before it's conjugated. So I'm not even going to take off the AR ending. I'm just going to leave the AR ending there. And then based on what I want to say, so if I want to say I would, I'm going to use the ia ending. And I'm actually just going to put that right on the end of the infinitive. And right there, bailaría contigo. That means I would dance with you. The process is the exact same for AR, ER, and IR verbs. So for comer, meaning to eat. If I wanted to say I would eat, I'm going to leave the ER. I have my chart here. I'm going to choose the yo ending. So I can say I would eat. Throwing that ending right on the end. And now I have I would eat. Comería. And let's do an IR verb. Same thing. If I wanted to say I would live, I'm going to leave the IR ending there. I'm going to grab my ending for yo, and I'm going to put it right on the end. Now, viviría is saying I would live. Let's try this for another subject, like you, for example. Same process. I leave the infinitive, and I'm just going to grab the ending for you, for tú, which is ias. I'm going to throw it right on the end. Vivirías, you would live. How about you try? Hint, use these verbs, estar, comer, and vivir for these sentences. You can pause the video in case you need more time. How'd you do? Él estaría en casa. ¿Comerías tacos de lengua? By the way, tacos de lengua means tongue tacos. Lengua means tongue. Ellos vivirían cerca. Ellos vivirían cerca. Irregulars. Caber, to fit. So these irregulars, they are the same 12 that are irregular in the future tense, and it's something you just have to memorize. The spelling is changing here, so we have yo cabría. That would mean I would fit. Poner, to put. Yo pondría, meaning I would put. Decir, to say. Yo diría, I would say. Haber, to have or to be. Yo habría. Salir, to leave. Yo saldría, I would leave. Hacer, to do or to make. Yo haría, I would do or I would make. Poder, to be able to. Yo podría, I would be able to. Tener, to have. Yo tendría, I would have. Querer, to want, to love, to like. Yo querría, I would want. Valer, to be worth. Yo valdría, I would be worth. Saber, to know. Yo sabría, I would know. Venir, to come. Yo vendría, I would come. So let's practice with the irregulars. Remember, pause the video if you need more time. Yo haría pasta para la cena. Ella podría cocinar. Saldríamos a las 7. Dirías la verdad. El perro cabría adentro. And one more thing. The conditional tense often expresses an action that is dependent on a condition. For example, if I had more money, I would buy a Mercedes. So in Spanish, that's si tuviera más dinero, compraría un Mercedes. The action of buying a Mercedes is dependent on the condition of having more money. ¿Y tú? Si tuvieras más dinero, ¿qué comprarías? ¿Comprarías un Mercedes o un Toyota? Si estuvieras en México, ¿qué comerías? ¿Comerías pozole o tacos? Si fueras un superhéroe, ¿serías Wonder Woman o Spider-Man? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up.